Good morning, guys. It's Cheyenne here, and we are working on our morning vocal warm up reading practice. And we are reading one of my all time favorite books, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill. Now, if you haven't read this book, let me catch you up really quick because we are going to be going through this book from cover to cover. This book is about a man who interviews the devil. And he asks him, what are the tools, tricks, and techniques that you use to hold people down and to control people? So it's a question and answer, and let's jump right into it. How do you gain control of the minds of people? Now, this is the author. I always say Arthur. The author is asking the devil this question. How do you gain control of the minds of people? Oh, that's easy. I merely move in and occupy the unused space of the human brain. I sow the seeds of negative thought in the minds of people so I can occupy and control the space. You must have many tricks and devices by which you gain and hold control of the human mind. To be sure, I employ tricks and devices to control human thought. My devices are clever ones too. The devil begins to boast. Now we shall learn something of his real nature. Go ahead and describe some of your clever tricks, Your Majesty. I refuse to do so on the grounds that such a confession would destroy my control over all who hear it. Then I shall take advantage of my knowledge of the secret passageway to your thoughts and describe your tricks in my own language. No, don't do that. You could only malign me, as all other earthbound people do when they speak of me. I shall confess in my own way, but you are taking an unfair advantage. So you do realize we're about to find out how the devil controls us so we can avoid it. This is insane. It is you who are on the defensive, Your Majesty. He's speaking to the devil. Tell us all about the tricks and devices you use in the control of people's minds. And remember, I want the whole story, not just the part of it which is favorable to you. Why hedge about answering, Your Majesty? You who boast of controlling 98 out of every 100 people on this earth should be proud of your record, and especially so in view of the fact that omnipotence is your opposition. One of my cleverest devices for mind control is fear. I plant the seed of fear in the minds of people, and as these seeds germinate and grow through use, I control the space they occupy. The 6 most effective fears are the fear of poverty, the fear of criticism, the fear of ill health, the fear of loss of love, the fear of old age, and the fear of death. It's intense. Jeesh. Okay, keep going. My goodness gracious. It's like every time I read this book, it's like absolutely slaps me in the face, dude. It's crazy. Okay, I got some work to do. Which of these 6 fears serves you most often, Your Majesty? The first and the last, poverty and death. At one time or another during life, I tighten up my grip on all people. Through one or both of these, I plant these fears in the minds of people so deftly that they believe them to be their own creation. I have to look that word up. Deftly. Very, very clear, Your Majesty. Now tell us something more of your devices for the control of the human mind. One of my tricks is the method by which I cause people to fear old age and death. So I occupy most of the space of their minds through these fears. I accomplish this by making people believe I am standing just beyond the entrance gates to the next life, waiting to claim them after death for eternal punishment. Of course, I cannot punish anyone except in the person's mind through some form of fear. But fear of the thing that does not exist is just as useful to me as fear of which that does exist. All forms of fear extend the space that I occupy in the human mind. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching my morning vocal warm-up or reading practice. And if you want somebody to train with, somebody who has stuttered their entire life, hit me up in a call or a text or a chat, and let's start training together and let's become friends. All right, guys, I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and always remember to never give up.